Do you want to ace your exams and get better grades? Do you want to learn more in less time and with less stress? Do you want to study smarter, not harder? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then this video is for you. In this video, we will show you 5 effective study techniques that will help you improve your memory, comprehension, and retention of the material you are studying. These techniques are based on scientific research and proven results. They are easy to apply and will make a huge difference in your academic performance. So stay tuned and watch till the end to find out how you can study smarter, not harder. The first technique is called spaced repetition. This means that you review the material you have learned at regular intervals, instead of cramming it all at once before the exam. Spaced repetition helps you consolidate your memory and prevent forgetting. It also reduces the amount of time and effort you need to study. A simple way to implement spaced repetition is to use flashcards or apps that quiz you on the material you have learned. You can also create a study schedule that follows the optimal spacing intervals, such as 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and so on. The second technique is called active recall. This means that you test yourself on the material you have learned instead of just reading or highlighting it. Active recall forces you to retrieve the information from your memory, which strengthens the neural connections and makes it easier to recall later. It also helps you identify your gaps and errors and correct them before the exam. A simple way to implement active recall is to use practice questions, quizzes, or exams that cover the material you have learned. You can also create your own questions or summaries based on the main points or concepts. The third technique is called elaborative encoding. This means that you connect the material you have learned to your existing knowledge instead of just memorizing it. Elaborative encoding helps you understand the material better and make it more meaningful and memorable. It also helps you apply the material to different contexts and situations. A simple way to implement elaborative encoding is to use mnemonics, analogies, examples, or stories that relate the material to something you already know or care about. You can also explain the material to someone else or teach it to a friend. The fourth technique is called interleaving. This means that you mix up the topics or subjects you are studying, instead of studying them in isolation or in a fixed order. Interleaving helps you avoid boredom and fatigue and keep your attention and interest high. It also helps you compare and contrast the different topics or subjects and see how they are related or different. A simple way to implement interleaving is to switch between different topics or subjects every 15 to 20 minutes, or every 1 or 2 sessions. You can also use a randomizer or a shuffler to decide what to study next. The fifth technique is called retrieval practice. This means that you review the material you have learned after a delay, instead of right after you have learned it. Retrieval practice helps you consolidate your memory and prevent forgetting. It also helps you assess your learning and progress and adjust your study plan accordingly. A simple way to implement retrieval practice is to use the same methods as active recall, but after a period of time has passed since you have learned the material. You can also use the same methods as spaced repetition, but with shorter intervals, such as 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, and so on. These are the 5 effective study techniques that will help you study smarter, not harder. They are spaced repetition, active recall, elaborative encoding, interleaving, and retrieval practice. If you apply these techniques consistently and correctly, you will see amazing results in your academic performance and learning outcomes. You will be able to learn more in less time and with less stress. You will be able to ace your exams and get better grades. You will be able to study smarter, not harder. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave a comment below and let us know what other topics you want us to cover in our future videos. We would love to hear from you. Until then, happy studying, and good luck!